formation. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Burrow out of the shotgun. Short pass brought in. And this one doesn't go far.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top with the deep threat.
And he's tackled after a big gain, but he's not going to get to keep the yards or the first down that he picked up either. We got a flag down in the neighborhood of holding. A gain they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. After the holding call, they're going to need even more now on 3rd down.
Here we go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Broncos are going to have it after his 2nd interception.
Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Now the Central Florida product is R.J. Harvey. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 11 carries, 66 yards.
They've lost a bunch of games in a row now. They've got to start thinking a little bit differently, maybe a little bit outside of the box. Find other ways to move the football. I don't know if you're going to do it through the air or maybe change up how you establish your run game.
It's a gain of 8. And the Broncos, first down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. Harvey now on 1st and 10 to about the 48-yard line.
Oh, that's a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. He's trying to protect his quarterback's blind side. Got nabbed for the hold.
You have one job over there. Make sure that man does not get hit. So if you have to hold occasionally, do so because they don't catch all of them. This time they did.
He finds his rookie wideout from Tennessee. Down the left sideline. And all the way home for a Broncos score. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Bengals offense here ready to rock and roll. Joe Burrow is the man at quarterback.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah.
How does he eliminate that one interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with the receiver?
A well-executed 22-yard gain.
That's good for a Bengals first down.
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
From midfield now, Burrow. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
Here we go.
A gain of 29 yards.
Burrow will throw.
First down.
Another one into the hands of Jamar Chase. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the Broncos 15.
Play action. It's Burrow. Throw left side complete to Chase. 2 yards on the pickup there. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. And Burrow going to throw again. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
1-1, ready?
And no field goal try here from the red zone offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. And he's got his target. That's complete. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. 1st and goal and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal.
11, mighty. 11. Right, 80.
Barkley will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2. And give him 2 yards officially, and now it'll be 3rd and goal.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Touchdown, Bengals! Saquon Barkley with career touchdown number 128. He's now tied with Marvin Harrison for number 9 on the all-time list. And the Bengals respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now, they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
3 yards. That's good for a Broncos first down.
Well, here's a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll look to throw it off play action. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Back to throw again. That's complete to his receiver, Gadwin. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 28.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play. And the Broncos first down.
They run straight ahead with Harvey. Boy, that was pretty. Sidestepping defenders on his way to a pickup of 9 yards.
10 more yards.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard.
It's 2nd.
Once more. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And the Bengals have recovered it. Well, now hang on here because he appears to be shaken up.
12.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Second and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Now Burrow. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. A gain of 8 there on the play. And now it's 3rd and 3.
Here we go.
Burrow looking to pass. Over the middle, he finds Higgins. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
A gain of 19 yards. That's good.
7-7, our score after 1.
The Bengals first down.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football.
I'm fine, ready?
As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Guns.
Here's Burrow. And this throw will be intercepted. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 30.
2nd and 6. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Over the middle, that's the tight end center. And the Broncos are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Broncos first down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Lloyd will score. Touchdown, Broncos. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was, and when you mention the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
To kick off.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Bengals offense and running back Saquon Barkley ready to get going again. We take a look at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns out of the backfield. And his numbers are superior to the rest of his peers at this point in the season. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield,
oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
2nd and 4. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Marshawn Lloyd, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Broncos are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And it's now 21-7. Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Now it's Burrow. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
First down. A gain of 18.
Here we go.
First down.
Burrow now off the bootleg. That's going to be brought in by Higgins. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. Saquon Barkley, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Bengals are back within a score. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the first and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
McPherson now for the extra point. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it ends with a Saquon Barkley touchdown run. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So here are the Broncos to take over on offense. They are trying to snap that 3-game losing streak on top so far with the football here, first and 10. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10. Back to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down.
47-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it's second down.
Brings up second and 7 at the Bengals' 44-yard line.
They'll set up to throw. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 32-yard line.
That's another Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Off the option, he'll try and run with it. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's second down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
They'll look to throw here. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
Incomplete. Brings up third and 5.
They'll set up a throw. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice drive. Stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards. And they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the 4th down.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So after the field goal, Riley back out as he'll send this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Bengals offense returns to the field. They're down now 24-14. Work to do as they come up on a 1st and 10. And his throw is incomplete.
Right up to that point, I was about to say he's had a pretty good half catching the football, but let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that one.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he normally catches. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. To the air again, Burrow. This pass complete to Higgins. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. The good pickup there, 22.
And this was a nice example of the offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 20-yard line. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. And Burrow's saying, let's go, let's go. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Burrow. And it's caught. Touchdown. Jamar Chase as the 1st half is winding down. And the Bengals are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the 1st half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. So not much time to speak of remaining in this 1st half as the kick's away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, caught at the 21. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they may just be content to take this 3-point lead and head into the locker room. And now a timeout defensively after that 1st down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1.
2nd and 6.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he's going to have a 1st down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
That's good.
So halftime straight ahead. It is time to join our good friend Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. 10 weeks have come and gone. The temperature's starting to dip a little bit here in November. Lots to show you. Let's talk about it. Our journey through the NFL starts now in Tampa.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the 2nd half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Bengals offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. He had the touchdown reception earlier. We show you the NFL leaders in that category for running backs, and he's right there amongst the league's best. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it's second down.
Here we go.
Running left, it's Barkley. Stiff-armed him. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. Open man is Higgins. And now they're in the hurry-up.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And now we've got a 3rd and 4.
Here we go. 180.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
13 yards.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And Burrow going to throw again. Now he's going to step up and run. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I'd be looking.
And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Saquon Barkley, touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Bengals have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it's capped off by a touchdown run from Saquon Barkley. And he returns this to the 22. And Denver getting set to take the field. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
He'll look to throw. Left side caught by Diggs. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
14 yards brings up 3rd down.
Now a handoff up the middle. Lloyd. There he goes again. Inside the 20. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Marshawn Lloyd. His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 11 on the year. And the Broncos have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And that gives him a 3-point lead. Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. Pushes past him. Now a hit and a loose football. There he goes right side. And this is going to be brought back for a Denver touchdown. Ryland on for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way, the fumble return for a touchdown. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 3rd and 3. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow will throw.
And he'll find Chase on the right side complete.
Hey, we're good. We're good.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd.
Burrow looking to pass. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down. A gain of 19 yards.
Barkley inside handoff. Past the 20.
83 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
We often poke a little fun at running backs past the age of 30. Oh, they're getting old, they can't run anymore. What he's showing, past the age of 30, you can still have some nice runs like that.
You certainly can, and I think that we're starting to expand our definition of old running back. Because it used to be as soon as they hit 30, we want to get rid of these guys and go to the younger guys. But now that the guys are taking such great care of themselves, as you pointed out, you can still get explosive runs at any age.
And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. Here's Burrow.
Open man is Higgins, and he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Bengals have cut it back within a score. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And the lead is down to a field goal.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Denver's offense now set to go. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10.
Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go. 19, target, 19.
Now a fake on the jet sweep, and off the play action, he'll look to throw it. That's caught by Senate.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll cross over. They begin with a run by Barkley. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
We got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. 2nd and 10 now, 3rd quarter action in Denver. Throw left side complete to Chase.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Offense.
So the big gain, all for naught for the offense. That yellow flag is going to bring it back.
Oh, what a tough look for the offense because they see all that yardage lost and that ball's walked back and then some behind the original line of scrimmage.
Welcome back now to Denver. It's the Bengals. They've got the football, but they trail here as we get rolling in quarter number 4. Now Burrow.
Over the middle, he finds Higgins.
Gotta go.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
Good for a Bengals first down.
Now it's Burrow.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes, and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Hard throw, incomplete. So those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game, that time unable to find the completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
A short throw there, pulled in by all. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first.
The play is a turnover on down.
Up the middle they go. It's Lloyd.
State Capitol building. It's in Power Field at Mile High here in Denver. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Evan McPherson getting this one started. And off we go here from Mile High. Whoa! And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4. That's Zach Allen there on the tackle. With that, I'll give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game. Ball on the 35. Here comes a 2nd and 5. Once again, it's Barkley. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
To the outside, it's looked in by Chase. A pickup of 14 on that one. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
And the Bengals first down. First and 10.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Flushed to his left. He's going to keep it himself. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. 22 yards, the pickup there. It's a Cincinnati first down.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, Cincinnati.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He'll spot Higgins, who makes the grab. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 6. 5 again. Another one to Higgins. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. Yeah, that's a nice job. Something out of nothing. Sidestepping defenders for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Burrow. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down. Back in the backfield in the area of holding.
Still 2nd down. I'm wondering.
Now Burrow on the bootleg. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there.
That's good.
Burrow working in the pistol. That one to the end zone, but incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And it'll bring up second down. Play action now. It's Burrow. His throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Now, Burrow. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra...
Here we go. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he is out of bounds. We are through 1. 7-3 is our score. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. It's Bengals football here to begin the second quarter. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. As we are ready to get back underway. Right back to Chase. He's got it again. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. Burrow now. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. 3rd and inches. He'll try to run here with Barkley. Looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. The Broncos have it. Now, faking the give. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. They send Godwin in motion.
60 Bison.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his man. It's Diggs. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the 32.
Back to the air one more time. Back downfield, he's got Sinnott, the tight end. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's another Broncos first down.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Open man downfield, that's Godwin. And he'll be out of bounds, down at the 20.
That's another Broncos first down.
Red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Now they'll set up the screen for Harvey. And the Broncos are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
17 more yards. And the Broncos first down.
No handoff. He'll keep it himself.
I don't mind the call. Down here this close to the goal line, you're trying to account for the extra defenders. In this case, you're trying to read them, but give credit to the defense. They had the running back accounted for and the quarterback.
Harvey is into the end zone for a Bronco touchdown. Now Ryland for the extra point.
Touchdown, Broncos.
He's got it. Broncos extend their advantage to 14-3.
Broncos 14, Bengals 3.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. On the return, here is Anais Smith. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Bengals offense and running back Saquon Barkley headed back on the field. As we take a look at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns, he tops all other NFL running backs to this point in the season. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
That's good for a Bengals.
Here we go.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. And they finally get him down. Good gain on the ground, but hold everything. Maybe a reason he got so free. That's on the 2024 first rounder of Marius Mims.
Gun. 180.
Back to throw, Burrow. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Now, Burrow. Short pass taken in by the tight end. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. Burrow. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down? They'll try it now with Barkley. And he's not. Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us on the ground. It's Barkley to start the drive. And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple, and it's second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Come on, ready? Here we go.
Here's Burrow. This one, downfield, taken in by Higgins. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 27 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll try to set up the screen here. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and Just nowhere for that back to go.
Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 3.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Oh, they try to go down the field with it, but it winds up incomplete. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to have a Bengals first down. They wind up getting 13 yards on that fourth down conversion. Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Here we go. Shot. 11 mighty. 11 mighty.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up fourth down. To throw is Burrow. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. He's going to have the first down and more. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
28 yards. And the Bengals
on first and 10, Burrow. This one complete to Higgins. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a pickup of 6.
So, from 37, here's second and 4.
37-yard line.
They'll run it here with Saquon. And you will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down.
And it's third down.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. It's a pickup of 12. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
On one, ready? A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Bengals
11
first down.
I'll run up the middle with Barkley. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
15 more yards. That's another Bengals first down.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's Barkley. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. They'll run with Barkley. And he'll get this only down to the 6-yard line. So for the moment, the defense with the stop as we get to fourth down. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. Burrow. And this is caught. Wow, the decision to go pays off. Touchdown, Cincinnati. It's his third touchdown catch this year.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. He's got it, and the Bengals will level things out at 7 apiece. He'll start on the ground with Barkley. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. One first down. Now Barkley. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And he's going to be taken down. Good run after a good run. This one for 14 yards and another first down.
It doesn't matter the level of football, Mike. If they can't stop it, keep running it until they can. And I think that's what we're seeing here on this drive. Back-to-back explosive gains on the ground. I would imagine at some point the defense gives it a different look.
He's hit after the catch and the ball comes free. The Broncos say they have it, and yes, they do. Wow, just like that, things change dramatically. It's first and goal. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Forced out, and they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. One in the win column for the Bengals. This one went down to the wire.